Someone is going to tell you a truth, which will kill. The room around you is too quiet tonight. Something inside the silence feels alive, like a secret waiting for breath. You can sense it, that pulse of truth crawling closer, even before anyone speaks. Stay with me. Do not blink, do not scroll, because this moment has been building for years. The one who carries this truth is already walking toward you, and their next breath will change everything. They have practiced their words again and again, trying to make them sound softer. But truth has no soft edge, it cuts through every mask. And what they are about to confess will tear open the story you thought you were living. You might remember a strange tension these past few days, the way your body feels restless for no reason. That's not coincidence, your spirit already knows what's coming. The universe always shakes before revelation. They will come to you pretending it's casual. A small talk, a half smile, an "I need to tell you something." But their voice will crack on that something, because guilt doesn't hide behind calm. You'll feel the air thicken. Every sound around you will fade, leaving only their trembling tone. And in that pause before the confession, you will already understand that your world is about to split in two. Do not move. Do not answer yet. Let them speak, because truth deserves to finish its sentence. They have carried this secret like a stone tied to their chest. Each day it sank deeper, poisoning every breath they took. Now it's too heavy, and the only way to survive is to hand it to you. The words will fall slowly, one by one, like shards of glass. Each syllable will hurt, but each one will also set you free. For years, you have been living inside a version of reality that was never real. What they reveal will not be a mistake, it was a plan. A carefully hidden act that turned your loyalty into their shield. And tonight, that shield shatters. Bain Raho and Tak, because this is where everything flips. Your pulse will pound so hard that time itself will slow. You'll see their lips move, but all you'll hear is the echo of your own disbelief. They will say it quietly at first, hoping your silence will save them. But silence is no longer your prison. It's the moment the real you is born. You'll want to look away, but something stronger will hold your gaze. It's not revenge, it's recognition. You are finally seeing who stood beside you all this time wearing a mask. When it sinks in, the shock will feel like death. But it's not death, it's rebirth disguised as heartbreak. The version of you that accepted half-truths will end tonight. The person you become after this will never settle for illusions again. No one will ever gaslight you into silence. Your intuition, once doubted, will now speak like thunder inside your mind. So breathe. Let the truth hit. It's supposed to shake you, it's supposed to break what's false. Archangel Michael says this moment is holy. He says truth is a storm sent by heaven to clean your path. Every painful word you hear tonight is a key unlocking your next chapter. After this confession, you will not be the same. Your eyes will see patterns you once missed, your heart will beat to its own truth. The illusion dies so the authentic you can live. Hold yourself together. You will feel like collapsing, but the ground is lifting you instead of taking you. Pain is just the sound of old energy breaking free. They will beg you to understand. But you owe no comfort to someone who built their peace on your confusion. Your silence will be their mirror, and in that mirror they will see everything they destroyed. You'll walk away without looking back. Each step will echo with a power they can never touch again. Because once truth touches you, you can never be controlled by lies. This night will hurt, but it will also heal. The truth that kills the old you is the same truth that creates the new you. From now on, you live in clarity, not confusion. The moment the truth lands, silence takes over. It's the kind of silence that hums inside your bones, heavy yet electric. You can almost hear the world rearranging itself around you. Stay with me, don't move. Because this is the moment where hearts are rebuilt from dust. Your body may shake, but your spirit stands taller than it ever has before. You will taste metal in your mouth, the sharp tang of realization. Every lie that once felt comforting now tastes bitter. The truth, though cruel, feels clean, like fresh air after smoke. You won't cry right away. You'll just stare into nothing, letting each second burn across your memory. And then, slowly, tears will come, not out of weakness, but release. You'll replay their words again and again, trying to find a way they could be false. But the energy in the room won't let you escape it. Reality is standing right in front of you, demanding to be accepted. Breathe, my child, breathe through the shaking. Because every shiver in your chest is your soul remembering its strength. You are not breaking, you are becoming transparent to your own light. Outside, the night will feel different. Even the wind will seem to whisper new meanings through the leaves. The universe shifts in quiet applause when you finally stop pretending. Your reflection in the mirror will look unfamiliar. But that's not loss, it's rebirth. You are meeting yourself again for the first time. Bain Raho and Tak. Because what happens next is where the story turns. The pain you feel now will transform into precision, a vision sharper than glass. The people who once deceived you will begin to stumble over their own shadows. You won't have to expose them, truth already did. Every mask will crumble under the weight of your calm. Archangel Michael says this is divine justice in motion. He says heaven never takes without giving something greater. When falsehood dies, fortune begins to breathe again. You'll start noticing signs, the number 7, a flicker of blue light, a quiet song playing twice in one night. Each one will whisper the same message, you survived the truth. And surviving truth is the highest initiation of them all. The next morning, light will fall differently on your skin. You'll open your eyes and realize the heaviness is gone. There's space where pain once lived. Memories will still sting, but they won't control you anymore. Because clarity is stronger than nostalgia. You will no longer chase what already confessed its own betrayal. You'll walk outside, maybe to the same places, but they'll feel cleaner, freer. Even the air around you will seem to recognize that something holy just happened. You've stepped out of the old script. The person who hurt you will try to return, softly, carefully. They'll send messages, excuses, half-hearted words. But you will feel nothing except quiet gratitude for the lesson. You'll realize that truth never kills, it resurrects. It burns everything fake until only love remains. And that love begins with you. You will start creating again, laughing again, trusting again, but differently. Now you trust energy, not promises. You trust silence more than sweet talk. Every sound around you will begin to echo in alignment. Birds, footsteps, even your heartbeat will match the rhythm of freedom. You'll notice peace doesn't shout, it whispers. The truth that once terrified you now becomes your protection. Because once you know what's real, nothing unreal can ever deceive you again. That is your victory. Bain Raho and Tak. Because soon, destiny will send someone new into your path. Not to repeat the old, but to reward your endurance. They will carry honesty like oxygen. Their words will feel safe, not heavy. And your spirit will instantly recognize them, not by face, but by peace. Every heartbreak you've endured becomes a bridge toward that meeting. Each tear you shed carved a passage for light to enter. The universe always balances its scales, quietly but perfectly. Archangel Michael says your name is being written again, this time, in truth. No one can erase it now. What was stolen will return multiplied, purified, magnified. You will soon feel a strange calm. Not excitement, not fear, just certainty. Because deep down, you know the worst has already happened and you lived. That's the secret of divine strength, survival becomes serenity. And serenity attracts miracles. You are now aligned with everything that cannot lie. The next sunrise will mark the first day of your real story. No shadows, no half-truths, no masks, only clarity. And clarity is the most dangerous weapon in the world. The night after the confession feels strange. Everything looks familiar, yet nothing belongs to the same world anymore. It's like walking through a dream that has finally admitted it was lying. You sit still, hearing the echo of those words in your chest. They used to hurt, now they only hum. That's how healing begins, quietly, without permission. The world outside hasn't changed, but your perception has. You can see what others miss, the small signals, the unspoken motives, the tiny flickers of honesty. Truth has sharpened your eyes into lightning. Archangel Michael says this is what awakening feels like. It's not loud or dramatic, it's silent clarity cutting through fog. You are no longer living in reaction, you're living in revelation. Bain Raho and Tak, because the universe is about to shift in your favor. Every seed of pain you buried is about to bloom into strength. The energy that once crushed you will soon start working for you. People will begin to notice the difference. Your calm will confuse them, your silence will speak louder than explanations. You'll feel eyes on you, wondering how you're glowing after the storm. It's because peace has become your armor. You learn that closure doesn't come from others, it comes from decision. And you decided to let truth, not revenge, guide you. Morning sunlight now feels like prophecy. It lands on your face as if heaven itself is signing your rebirth. You breathe deeply, and something inside whispers, you made it. There's movement coming, calls, messages, opportunities. The world you thought had forgotten you is suddenly remembering your name. That's the reward for staying still while the truth rearranged your fate. Don't rush it. Destiny likes slow footsteps. Every moment that felt wasted was actually loading your breakthrough. One evening, you'll sense a familiar presence, a new person, calm, grounded. Their eyes won't study you, they'll understand you. And in that instant, you'll know this connection was written in light. They won't promise you forever, they'll prove it one ordinary day at a time. Because real love doesn't arrive with fireworks, it arrives with peace. And peace is something your soul now recognizes like home. The pain that once killed your hope will now protect your boundaries. You'll smile differently, speak slower, listen deeper. That's not fear, it's mastery. Archangel Michael says heaven celebrates silent victories. Heaven saw the nights you stayed awake but didn't send hate back. It counted every tear as currency, and now repayment begins. Doors that were closed will open without knocking. People who ignored your worth will hear your name in places they can't reach. Everything lost returns, not in pity, but in glory. You'll start to feel waves of intuition guiding you. Turn left, pause here, answer that call. Follow them, they are coordinates written by destiny itself. Each step will lead you away from survival and into sovereignty. Bain Raho and Tak, because this transformation isn't done. Soon, you will stand exactly where you once broke, and feel no pain. Only gratitude. The one who confessed will watch from a distance, unable to touch your light. They'll realize truth didn't destroy you, it crowned you. And that realization will be their silent lesson. You, on the other hand, will walk through life like living proof that honesty heals. Every project, every conversation, every smile will carry divine weight. You will speak truth without fear, and the world will listen. By now, the storm has turned into rhythm. You don't chase signs, they chase you. Numbers, songs, lights, all aligning to confirm, you're on the right path. When night falls, you'll feel warmth instead of dread. Because peace is no longer temporary, it's your permanent address. The truth that killed you became the pulse of your resurrection. Tomorrow will come quietly, without warning, but it will bring the reward you forgot you deserved. A letter, a call, a sudden opportunity, something that proves the universe was never punishing you. It was preparing you to hold more than you ever imagined. Archangel Michael says your story isn't tragedy, it's testimony. Every ending you survived will now fund a beginning. He says keep walking, don't look back, the path ahead is sacred ground. And as you step forward, the air itself will shift. Because a person who lives in truth becomes untouchable. You're no longer someone who needs protection, you are protection. The sun rises without warning, painting the sky in gold and quiet fire. You feel it before you see it, something in the atmosphere has changed. The heaviness that once lived in your chest has turned into steady power. Your breath no longer trembles, it flows like music. The world that once felt hostile now bows to your calm. Truth has not just freed you, it has rewritten your destiny. This is the morning after survival. The day when pain becomes proof, not punishment. Every scar glows like a signature from heaven, saying, you passed the test. Bain Raho and Tak. Because this is where destiny starts paying its debt. Every loss now returns, translated into opportunity. The messages that once broke you are replaced with invitations. The doors that slammed are quietly opening, one by one. And each new moment feels cleaner, sharper, lighter. You no longer walk, you glide. Not in arrogance, but in alignment. The universe finally walks with you instead of against you. Archangel Michael says, this is your divine reward. He whispers that angels stand guard at every crossroad you approach. No more traps, no more tests, only choices drenched in clarity. Your intuition becomes louder, like a trusted friend. Every hunch you follow turns to gold because it's guided, not guessed. You now move from survival into creation. You begin to see how everything was connected. Every heartbreak was a training ground for discernment. Every betrayal was a rehearsal for power. Night comes, but it no longer feels dark. Even the silence is friendly now, like a blanket instead of a cage. You sit beneath the stars, realizing they were always watching, waiting for this version of you. The person who once confessed the truth may appear in your mind. But this time, there is no anger, no ache, only distance. You understand that they were a chapter, not the entire book. You smile, softly, because forgiveness no longer costs energy. It's just release, simple, clean, necessary. And the air smells different when peace finally settles. Bain Raho and Tak. Because the universe is about to crown you in the quietest way possible. Recognition will not come as applause, it will come as peace that stays. You'll start feeling lucky for no reason. Right people, right timing, right messages, everything aligning like magnets. This is what divine flow looks like. You'll notice a glow on your face in reflections. That's not imagination, it's clarity made visible. The more you trust it, the stronger it becomes. Then comes the moment of revelation. The thing you thought would destroy you becomes your greatest story. You start speaking it aloud, not as trauma, but as transformation. People will listen, not out of curiosity, but respect. Because when truth speaks through healed hearts, it carries authority. Your voice will carry the calm of someone who no longer fears endings. You become the mirror others find themselves in. Your honesty becomes medicine. And your peace becomes contagious. Archangel Michael says heaven keeps its promises. Every silent cry you released in the dark became light somewhere. Now that light is coming back to find you. Expect alignment without effort. Expect blessings without begging. Expect calm so deep it feels like wealth. Because truth, once accepted, turns everything into abundance. Not just money, but purpose, direction, fulfillment. The universe now recognizes you by your frequency of honesty. Bain Raho and Tak. Because the story doesn't end, it evolves. You're walking into a future built entirely on authenticity. You will meet new souls who match your vibration. They will not drain you, they will understand you without translation. Together, you will build from truth, not illusion. And as days turn into weeks, you'll realize. The truth that killed you never wanted to end you. It wanted to wake you. So breathe, my child. You've crossed the line between who you were and who you're meant to be. The storm is over, but its echo has turned into strength. From here on, everything bends toward your favor. Every sound, every sign, every heartbeat is part of your new rhythm. You've become the calm after chaos, the proof that truth saves more than it destroys. The days pass, but peace doesn't fade, it deepens. Each sunrise feels like a quiet reward whispered straight from heaven. You no longer chase closure, you live inside it. Everywhere you go, the air bends softer. People treat you differently, not because they changed, but because your energy did. Truth has rewritten your vibration, the world simply responds. You start noticing the rhythm of grace. Calls arrive exactly when you need them, doors open right as you reach. It feels almost unreal, but this is what alignment looks like when pain is gone. The old chaos can't touch you anymore. It knocks, but your silence answers for you. That silence is sacred, it guards everything you've rebuilt. Bain Raho and Tak. Because something larger is about to unfold, slowly, beautifully, without noise. Heaven never rushes what it designs perfectly. Archangel Michael says your patience has become a portal. He says you earned the right to move effortlessly through what once terrified you. You are walking proof that endurance turns into elegance. Opportunities will start appearing disguised as small moments. A message, a chance meeting, a random compliment. But each one is a thread leading you to your promise. Follow them. Don't overthink. Divine timing never explains, it reveals. Night returns, but now it feels gentle. You light a candle and watch the flame dance like it knows your story. Every flicker seems to whisper, you made it out of the dark. You think back to the confession that once crushed you. And you realize it wasn't destruction, it was direction. The truth didn't kill you, it reprogrammed you. Your heart beats with a new rhythm, slow, sure, unstoppable. You no longer question why things happened, you thank them for happening. That's evolution disguised as forgiveness. Bain Raho and Tak, because blessings are now forming in the background. Money you thought was lost, peace you thought impossible, love you thought gone, all returning. Not as before, but reborn through honesty. You'll feel guided to take bold steps. Start that project, make that call, write that line. Everything you touch from this frequency multiplies. Archangel Michael says heaven loves momentum. He says movement invites miracles the way open windows invite wind. So keep walking, don't freeze in comfort. Each step forward is a declaration that you believe in your own rebirth. The universe always rewards belief in motion. And your motion is now pure truth turned into direction.